6 Sports presents the Dean Trailways 5th Quarter.
Call this a three-peat.
Well, after our boys basketball teams had their fun last week, it was the girls' turn to compete for district championships. Thanks for tuning in to the Dean Trailways 5th Quarter. I'm Ian Kress.
And I'm Tyler Driesinga. Our big game of the week features 2 of the top 6 teams in the state in Division III. Jackson Lumen Christi defeated Grass Lake in the district title game last season, and tonight the Titans and Warriors met again for the title. Lumen Christi won last year's meeting 59-52. This matchup was so highly anticipated, the gym at Napoleon was packed about 40 minutes before tip-off. Early on, Grass Lake's Kiera Cook knocks in the 3 from the corner to open the scoring. But as the first quarter wore on, Lumen Christi went on a big run. Kenna Hunt sizes up the 3 to cap off a 15-2 Titan run. Then it's Hunt with a head of steam. She gets to the bucket for the hoop and the harm with just 4 seconds left in the first half. Lumen Christi was up 32-29 at the break. Grass Lake punches back early in the third. Cook hits from the corner again. Warriors retake the lead 34-31. Tie game just before the third quarter buzzer. Lucy Rosick buries 3 of her 22 points to give the Titans the lead heading to the fourth. And they would close it out strong. Hunt drives in for 2 more to grow the lead to 8. She had a game-high 27 points. Jackson Lumen Christi wins 64-53 to take home the district title. And Hunt and Rozek leading the way is nothing new for the Titans.
Well, when you got the 2 best players on the floor most nights, and every other girl that you put on the floor competes and fights and plays their role to the best of their ability, a lot of good things can happen. So I'm going to go into every game with confidence that our girls are going to go out there and play like a team and play their role.
We knew there was going to be a lot of people here, hence the sold-out tickets, but we knew we had to get the job done, and we practiced all the time on how defense is going to win things.
Well, staying in Division III, Ovid LC welcomed in Pewamo Westphalia for the district title. It would be the Marauders striking first. Danica Campbell, cash money on the corner 3. Campbell was not done there. She's going to take it hard to the hoop and brings Ovid LC within 1. Then the Marauders would take the lead in the first quarter thanks to a layup by sophomore Cortland Loins. Pirates, though, would set sail from there. Adriana Eklund throws it to Peyton Eklund for the catch-and-shoot 3. Shortly after, in the exact same spot, Alana Thalen splashes home the triple try. Pewamo Westphalia goes on to win 50-24 and captures a 3rd straight district title. Over at Bath, the Fighting Bees welcomed in Langsburg. These 2 teams split their 2 regular season meetings this season. The Wolfpack were up double digits in the 3rd quarter. Then Bath's Africa Beltran drives for the layup and brings the Fighting Bees within 10. Langsburg had a response. Even on a rainy Friday night, the bank is open. Freshman Leah Mills hits the 3, helping Langsburg take a 25-11 lead entering the 4th quarter. Bath fighting back. Freshman Adeline Dufflo hits the deep 3. Then a few moments later, Anna Popama hits another 3 to make this an 8-point game. Langsburg did regain control, though. Harper Strauss gets the layup to go. Langsburg goes on to win 40-23 and wins a district title for the first time since 2019.
Elsewhere in Division III, Dansville snapped a 7-game losing streak at the right time, beating Leslie to reach tonight's district title game against Stockbridge. Late second quarter, Melina Sayre gets doubled and finds Jaylee Chapman for the mid-range jumper. Stockbridge up 12-10. Third quarter, Alex Oviedo drives. Her shot is off, but Riker Graff grabs the board, puts it back up and in. Dansville takes its first lead. But Stockbridge goes on a 10-0 run in the 4th quarter, including this fast break by Emma Monahan. Shortly after, Bella Pybus finds Sayre in the corner for her 3rd 3 of the game. Stockbridge wins its first district title since 2018, 43-23 the final.
Well, in Division I tonight, we had a pair of CAAC blue teams going head-to-head tonight.
Yeah, Holt took down Okemos twice in the regular season, and the 2 teams met again in the district title game. For more, we bring in our Kara Adams and Sherry McBroom.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Holt had a heck of a season, winning the CAAC Blue outright for the first time since 1996.
Yeah, DeSharian, Edwin Jones has done such a good job with his team this season, and they were looking to keep it rolling tonight and aim for their 4th straight district title. Okemos did have the home court advantage, but that would be no problem for the Rams. Right away, Tashira Evans drives in, misses her own shot, but finds her own rebound, and then she finds Maya Barker, who sinks the 3. Rams with an early 7-0 lead. Later, Okemos needs something, and they're going to get it. Ania Hearn hits the 3, and Okemos trails by 5. But Grace Goddard, she finds a wide open Kara Barker for the easy bucket to put Holt up 7. And to wrap up the first quarter, Olivia Gadsden misses her 3, but Goddard gets the rebound, gives it right back to Gadsden, who makes it 14-5 after the first. But Okemos did put up a fight and cut it close, but Holt holds on and wins it 47-46. Over at Grand Ledge High School, DeWitt was looking to win their 4th straight district title, taking on East Lansing. We pick up in the 3rd quarter. DeWitt leads 32-27. Here comes EL. Sydney Black lays it in, and the Trojans trail by 3. East Lansing countering, but Carly Dennis comes up with the steal. Long pass up to Andy Jo Tate. Little hesitation. She puts it up and in. DeWitt up 5 heading into the 4th. In the 4th, EL stuck in traffic. Another steal from DeWitt. This time Sophie Balin lays it in, and the Panthers go up 7. Balin went on to have 7-18 on the night. But the Trojans won't go down without a fight. Nandy Gordon got the tough bucket and won. East Lansing trails by just 4, but a couple of turnovers from the Trojans, and DeWitt was just able to get to the line, and they go on to win it 51-41. And even after losing a pretty good senior class last season, head coach Bill McCullen knew his team was always capable of getting here.
Our challenge to our 2 seniors and all the young kids that they were trying to bring along was that there's no reason why we can't do some of this stuff too, and so our theme this year was don't sleep on us, and this team has been a joy to coach.
I'm so proud. It's like beyond words. We had great seniors that graduated, but it's just really important, and I'm really appreciated to see these girls step up and fill the roles of the.
Well, congratulations to all the teams who took home district titles tonight, and we still have a few more to get to, but it's time for our first break of the night.
And when we come back, we'll check in on our Division 4 teams and see if Fowler could win its 7th straight district title.
Plus, we'll head to Division 2 and see if Hazlitt could complete the three-peat as district champs. All that and much more coming up on the Dean Trailways 5th quarter.
Welcome back. The Fowler girls basketball team has won 3 of the last 5 state titles, but this season has been a little bit of a different story for them.
Yeah, Fowler finished the regular season at 10-13 and lost to Portland St. Patrick's twice. Most recently lost in double overtime. So the Eagles, you could say, looking for a little bit of revenge tonight. But Portland St. Patrick was looking for its 2nd straight district title. Let's shoot ahead to the 4th quarter. St. Pat's Graceland Rocky finds a cutting Marvin Davlin, who gets the easy layup to go. Coach drew it up just like that, and they're up 19. Almost the same play, but this time it's Lily Sanborn finding Davlin to increase the St. Pat's lead to 21. Fowler comes back with a Peyton Rademacher 3. Fowler still down by 19, but St. Pat's responds right back as Rocky gonna nail the corner 3. Portland St. Patrick gets the 48-29 win over Fowler for their 2nd straight district title in a row.
It's an awesome feeling. Again, as a team, it's a very good experience to work together, and we just talk together, and we've always been really close, so it's like a family with all of us together.
Obviously, Fowler in Division 4 has been the standard for quite some time now. We've had really great teams ourselves and had amazing battles with them in the district finals over the years, and it just feels really good to be on this side of it.
Well, congrats to the Shamrocks. Over in Division 2, Charlotte was looking to pull off the upset over CAAC Red champion Hazlitt.
And Hazlitt is 21-2 this season, has won 8 in a row, 7 of those 8 by double digits. The Vikings were looking to march on and raise their 3rd straight district championship trophy.
And by the time we showed up, Hazlitt was up big at the start of the 4th quarter. Cool moment, though, for the Vikings. They took all 5 seniors on the floor off at the same time. This is Hazlitt's final home game, so in a way, this was a 2nd senior day moment for the Vikings. Charlotte kept fighting in the final quarter. Peyton Howarth is going to connect on the corner triple for the Orioles to bring them a little closer. Hazlitt, though, would dial up the same recipe. Freshman Ella Lubon kicks it to fellow freshman Taylor Smith for the corner triple. Hazlitt goes on to win 59-24 to claim its third straight district championship. And we kick it out now to our part-time 6 sports reporter, Hazlitt senior Alexis Turner, for the interview.
Tuning in from Hazlitt High, you know, this is our 3rd district in a row. How we feeling, ladies? Woo! Yeah, that sums it up. See you at regionals. Let's go.
Most important thing is getting the league, and then the next thing is getting the district. And you know what makes this special is, like you said, is the senior class and the fact that we get to practice tomorrow.
Congratulations to them. We're going to stay in Division II. Portland taking on Ionia. Second quarter, Lily Thalen misses the free throw but follows the miss with her own layup. Portland up by 12. Later, it's Thalen again just driving, and she would not be stopped. She finished with 26 points on the night. Raiders up 15. Lily Thalen now facilitating, finding Jaden Thalen, and she gets it to go off the glass. Portland up 16. Ionia would get in on the action as Logan Thomas gets the tough basket to go, cutting the deficit back to 18, but Portland comes right back with the Isabella Spitzley 3. Portland wins 78-51 over Ionia for the Raiders' second straight district title.
Switching sports now, the high school cheer state championships are taking place this week at Central Michigan, and today Pewamo Westphalia captured the Division IV state championship. It's the first state title for the Pirates since 2019, so congrats go out to them and the entire PW community.
Well, that does it for high school sports coverage tonight. Congrats to the Pirate cheer team and all the teams who took home district titles tonight, Kara.
When we come back, Michigan State hockey clinched their 3rd straight Big Ten title last night. They were wrapping up their regular season at Minnesota tonight. Plus, number 8 Michigan State heads to Ann Arbor on Sunday to take on their rivals in the final game of the regular season. That preview next on the Dean Trailways 5th quarter.
Welcome back. Last night, the Michigan State hockey team defeated Minnesota on the road 7-1.
That win also gave Michigan State hockey its 3rd straight Big Ten championship. Back out there tonight for the season finale. First period, MSU down 1-0 until Caden Lindstrom puts home the rebound. His 2nd goal of the weekend ties the game. Second period, look at the precise passing in close. Daniel Russell finishes it off. Spartans up 3-1, but Minnesota comes back. And with under 3 minutes to go, Mason Moe cuts to the middle and fires in a wrister to tie it at 3. That score would hold through regulation and overtime. So the game officially ends in a tie, but Minnesota won the shootout.
Well, number 8 Michigan State basketball is coming off a win over Rutgers on Senior Day, in which 5 seniors were honored.
But now the Spartans turn their attention to rival number 3 Michigan, who has won 14 of their last 15 games.
The two teams last met on January 30th, and Michigan handed MSU their 2nd home loss of the season. Since then, the Spartans have won 6 of their last 8, and Michigan has continued its dominance en route to a Big Ten outright championship. Tom Izzo knows the outcome of this game will come down to something pretty simple: who plays better and who makes the least mistakes.
Who makes the least mistakes? You know, one thing we're both not very good at. If you want something we're both not very good at, we both turned the damn ball over too much. You know, they had 18 last night. We had 15. I mean, they've turned it over more than a team that's won as much as they did, which kind of tells you how good they are, because they've been able to overcome that. We've cleaned it up a little bit lately, but that's still one of the negatives.
We will, of course, have coverage of Sunday's game. We'll be down in Ann Arbor, and so it should be a fun one.
Yeah, Michigan women is still alive in the Big Ten tournament as well. They'll play in the semifinals tomorrow against Iowa.
All right, that'll be it for this week's show. We hope you enjoyed. Someone, take it away.
Have a good night. Jinx again.